One demographic who could feel some of these impacts the most is recent college graduates.
News 5's Natalie Chuck joins us live from UCCS with some of the concerns around entering the workforce during this time of high inflation. Natalie, what'd you find out?
Yeah, Rob, Diane, inflation is sitting at just over 8% right now, still very high, especially for some of those students who might be graduating soon and not have saved up much money while they were in school. One of the professors here tells me he does not believe this is going to be the last rate increase we see coming up in the next several months, so he really encourages all of his students to start saving right now.
It's time for a new chapter.
That new chapter is looking more expensive for soon-to-be graduates.
And it's just really challenging for young graduates who are entering the professional world to maybe they can't quite get the start that they wanted. Mainly, you can't quite get that car you want just yet.
Senior Aiden Westbrook feels good about his finances. He graduates in December with an economics degree and already owns his own business. But that doesn't mean he isn't feeling the burden of the latest interest hike from the Federal Reserve.
Taking out, in my case, business loans. These loanable funds start to really accrue a higher expense over time.
These rate hikes will be felt on credit card interest, mortgages, and vehicle financing, just to name a few. A move from the feds that economic professor Joe Craig is not surprised by.
They've been very clear that they're going to keep raising interest rates until we see inflation slowing down. And inflation is slowing down. We only saw 0.1% up over the previous month, but it's still very high.
Craig knows for some of his students that means graduating during a time when the economy can feel daunting. His biggest advice: start saving.
Someone that just graduated, you don't have a lot of equity built up, you don't have a lot of ways to do that, but any little steps you can take to save that money and get a higher interest rate for those savings is a great idea and a great time to do it.
And Westbrook urging his peers to use the tools at their fingertips, the internet, social media, to make better financial decisions while they're young.
Older generations, sure, the wisdom is passed down, but we have we have exclusive insights over how can we repay these things.
And Westbrook tells me that he would rather be dealing with these challenging times in the economy right after he graduates instead of several years down the road. Reporting from UCCS, Natalie Chuck, News 5.
Natalie, thank you.